Welcome back, YouTube, fellow Berserkers. Quick update on the Viking Camp project and what's going on in Berserker Gang 2019 in the next near future. As you've probably been following, I've got bees now. I've been learning a lot about that, been trying to keep that maintained, and that's going to be an excellent add-on to the Viking Camp as it grows and all the trees and all the fruit trees and plants that I've planted there grow, and sharing every bit of that adventure with you guys is part of my experience here, and it's a great pleasure. My big goal for 2020, as before all of this crisis started with the coronavirus, was to reach 1,000 subscribers for certain reasons, and that would be to make this video quick and short. Simply, YouTube does not support small YouTube creators like they do the ones 1,000 and beyond. It's just simple. It's the way it is, and it's simple science. And I'm planning to branch this channel off into something greater in the future. Hence why I invested in the Viking Field, and I didn't want to just sit in my basement and put together boards and make boxes for the rest of my YouTube career. So I expanded out, invested in some property, and that is one of the best things I've actually did in my whole entire career as a YouTuber, which is 1 year. Now I tried to make a joke there, but that didn't work well. Anyway, yes, that was actually a good idea, and it was a lot of work, a lot of planning, and everything I've planned went somehow differently in the end anyway. However, it's turning out to be awesome, and I'm glad you guys are hanging on for the ride and sharing comments and suggestions and subscribing and liking my videos. I plan to make 1,000 subscribers here soon, this 2020, to enable the fact that I can expand my YouTube channel in a couple of different manners. Now, I don't like the fact of advertising myself. I absolutely despise it, but things cost money. Materials, bees cost money, wood for building. It's just amazing that I have to put every saved earning I make into this project so that I have something to show you guys. You know, I'm just taking a bunch of recycled pallets and nailing semi-historical things together. It has to look nice, and I put a lot of effort and time into things so that they look the part, and it costs money. And I would like YouTube to help finance the project so I can share this with you and eventually grow this into something very, very great. That is my goal. So one of my compartmentalize is one of those words. You're gonna set small goals to get to the big goal. So the first goal I'm setting myself is 1,000 subscribers, and you guys have been great helping me get there so far. I'm looking forward to a lot of new things and suggestions, maybe to give me some ideas to what would work well on my channel for you guys to see, what you would like to see. It's still summertime here, so I've got lots of time to do outdoor activities. Looking at some possible ideas for the forge, trying to get into the idea of what kind of historical setup I'd like to use from the Viking Age. I'm going to be fabricating a historical Viking Age forge to fit the part, and the building that's supposed to be going up there has to be in that era of around 1000 after Christ. So and it has to be somewhere in the makeable budget. I don't have the resources, unfortunately, as does a museum or a historical research group. So it'll be as close as I can possibly get it. There will be screws, and there will be modern tools, and there will be things hiding in the background, but the product at the finish is going to play the part. It's going to look absolutely awesome. It's going to serve its purpose for our Viking meetings we're going to have, our reenactment, and our YouTube videos. And the more that I get support from YouTube, the better I can arrange to produce more historical products for you guys. It's never easy, so you know, it does help out having power tools, especially having a job where you work your hands all day, and they hurt when you get home. You know, it's been 20 years of hard labor. You enjoy using a power tool once in a while, you know. I'm sure if the Vikings were alive today, they would be using power tools and they would love it. They would be much more, what they were able to do with power tools if they had them back then would have been crazy. So I enjoy my power tools a lot because they make my life easy. And in the end of the day, the project that I showed with you guys, you can't really tell much of the difference. I do enjoy using hand tools once in a while on building some things. It's a very calming process to use carving chisels and some certain tools, but I can't do it all the time. I'm constantly doing something, building something in the background. I can't film every aspect of what I'm doing for the camp. It would just take too long, and it's too insignificant to make a video about how I cut firewood or how I put boards up on the fence. I show a small section of it, and it just gets boring after 20 minutes of watching me screw boards to the fence. So the new ideas, I need to get some new ideas started for this channel. I'd like to see where this is going to go. My Berserker Gang 2019, there goes the compressor. I didn't want to have the video go on, but now I guess it's on, so we're going to try to talk a little louder over the noise. Berserker Gang 2019 has sort of become a really standpoint of my life where I can say this is just more than the YouTube channel for me. This is something, an identity that I like to represent. And this is where I want to get into YouTube, becoming a sponsor, getting sponsors and getting ads on my videos. Reaching 1,000 subscribers would help me do that and grow my channel into a brand, which would make it even more possible for me to become self-sufficient. Well, not completely, but become more of an individual in my own aspect of what I would like to do with my life and how I would like to spend my time and how I would like to share it with those people who really care and support me. So that would be great if you guys can help share my channel, leave suggestions and remarks. It would really help out to get us in that direction. If you want to join me on this journey with me and Berserker Gang 2019 with Prince and Gonzo, the dogs, we're all hanging in there for a really bumpy adventure along with you. So make that sure. That's it, YouTube. And coming up is going to be some more update on my bees. I've been working on that a little bit. It's kind of hard to hold the camera while you're getting stung by 1,000 bees. So yeah, I had to do some small things there to try to. I'm still learning with that. It's a great learning process. Lots of new things every day. And hopefully next year, after this winter, if my bees survive, we'll be able to harvest a small amount of honey to make some mead, some real Viking mead. That would be awesome. So stay tuned, and like always, stay safe, and see you soon.